the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Look at that. A little grass finally poking through right there at Spruce Saddle Mid-Mountain at Beaver Creek, but still plenty of snow up there as well. This is just above 10,000 feet. And what a great place to go and enjoy some lunch this coming summertime. And they have some great events that are going to be taking place up there. But if you are maybe just coming down from the weekend from GoPro Mountain Games, we had quite the celebration to really kick off summer here in the Vail Valley, and really successful event. So just some of the numbers from over the weekend: over 80,000 spectators were part of the weekend, and for the people that they were spectating, over 3,100 different athletes. That's pretty impressive to see that many people competing. The economic impact on the town of Vail, $6.2 million. And for the sponsor booths, there was about over 140. So a lot of kids running around and getting all the different swag. And then more than 1 billion media impressions. And already they're planning for next year, June 4th through the 7th. So you can go to mountaingames.com. If you missed out on all the phone, you can get yourself signed up for next year's event, or just go ahead and make your plans to come on out and be a spectator for that event as well. So really successful, a lot of fun the entire weekend, and a big thank you to all of our guests, all of our athletes that made our coverage such a good time. Yesterday I ran into Joseph Gray on the trail out in Vail, and after he had just won the 10K for the 6th time. What a nice guy, and what an incredible athlete. So big thanks to all of our guests, all of our athletes, and all of you for watching all weekend. Now, something to note is that now that the GoPro Mountain Games are done, maybe you're thinking, okay, I'm going to get out there and do some running, do some biking. Well, just be aware that because of all the snow on top of the mountain, also the work that's taking place there, the only trails that are available to bike or to hike on Vail Mountain are the lower trails. So here's a list of what's open right now. For biking, it's Lion Down, Hank's Hideaway, Son of Simba, and Anza Alley. And then for hiking, it's only Lower Berry Picker and Strawberry Lane. There will be more terrain that opens as the summer goes on, but for right now, that is it. But, there's some really important reasons why some of the trails up top are not open, and we're going to send things over to my co-host, Mark Sassy. He's having an epic morning adventure this morning. He's going to tell us more about some of the improvements that are taking place at the top of the mountain this summer.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Mark Sassy live down here on the Eagle River between the confluence of the Gore Creek and the Eagle and the Eagleville area. I'm going to make my way into town. We're going to talk about the river flows and a lot of that for my epic morning adventures today. But Ashley had a good point. Capital improvements taking place really as soon as Keystone shut down. They started upgrading their automatic snowmaking system. So between Keystone and Breckenridge over in Summit County, both resorts planned Keystone opening. Their goal is to open earlier than any of the other resorts in North America, and then Breckenridge to stay open later than any of the resorts. Hopefully that's the plan. Snowmaking capital improvements. At Breckenridge, the base of Chair 8, they are in the process of constructing a 22,000 square foot facility, which is going to house the new children's ski and snowboard school, guest services, the new ticket office, along with those improvements on the mountain for the snowmaking. So big changes there for Vail and for Beaver Creek. Continued snowmaking improvements for Vail, the internal system really to expand over 200 plus more acres of early season ski and snowboarding available. That's kind of the plan. And then also for Beaver Creek, more expansion of snowmaking up at the Red Buffalo Park, the Hay Meadow Park area, to really enhance the skier and rider experience early season. We're excited about that. And during the next hour or two, I'm going to announce the dates for openings of all 4 resorts coming up. 5 resorts, actually. We'll add Crested Butte in there because it's already been laid out for us. Now down here on the river this morning, it's a little cool outside. It's about 37 degrees. Coming up on our show, we have Betteridge Fine Jewelers coming into the studio. Walking Mountain Science Center will be in there also for the first hour. the Vail Valley Charitable Fund, Avon Liquor. I've got a fly fishing report, epic morning, time with you this morning. We will be right back with a look at that weather.
Us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor. And let us put you in the spirits.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
I noticed the shift when we went from no phone to phone and the difference in what they spent their time doing.
Why Khadijah chose Verizon.
I listen to music throughout the entire day pretty much. My earbuds are always in.
You're mostly watching things on your phone.
Yeah.
Verizon lets me manage the time they spend on their phone, who they're texting with, all of that. They get their freedom, I get my peace of mind.
The network more people rely on gives you more. Like the new Just Kids plan, the perfect first phone plan for young users. Plus a free Samsung Galaxy when you switch. That's Verizon.
Welcome to the land of those who do. $50 states, 50 bottles. Collect them all to get $100.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
All right, we're going to be seeing those temperatures once again getting into the upper 60s today at the base of Vail Mountain. But before we get there, it's still a little bit chilly out there, especially if you're going to be somewhere close to the water like Mark Sassy is first thing this morning. As I was out hiking on Vail Mountain yesterday, there was definitely still some frost in some of the shadowy areas. So just be aware that you're going to want to have some layers with you. And then it really looks like the most sunshine we're going to be seeing is early this morning, and then we are going to be seeing some cloudy skies later on this afternoon. Now, even though we have some clouds in the forecast, that still doesn't mean that you don't have plenty of hours of daylight to get out there and to enjoy all sorts of adventures. Our sunset tonight at 8:34 p.m. and our overnight lows will be in the upper 30s. Now, if you're going to be doing some traveling, maybe you want to go do some mountain biking down in Eagle today, temperatures will be in the mid 70s in Eagle, 70 degrees for Avon, a little bit more cloud cover in the Vail and Avon areas, 69 for the high in Vail. And then if you're heading down along the Front Range today, 79 degrees for the high down there, and also some cloudy skies. Now, looking ahead in our forecast, we do still have quite a bit of sunshine that's going to be headed our way. We do also have a good chance of seeing those afternoon thunderstorms Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So look for those clouds really to be developing later on in the afternoon. And then Saturday looks like our next best chance of moisture. So we have about a 50% chance of those scattered storms on Saturday, with those highs only reaching into the upper 50s. It's all brought to you by GMC. And right now we're going to send things back over to Mark and find out what he's up to for his epic morning adventure this morning.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop, with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vale Village.
All right, epic morning is upon us. I found this great little spot with some stairs and a wonderful little bench to sit on to take in the beautiful views of the raging Eagle River right now. I am just below the confluence where the Gore Creek and the Eagle meet, just below Dowd Chutes. And this river right now is flowing at about 3,000 cubic feet per second. On Sunday, when it was really warm, that evening we hit about 3,500. We're going to see, we've seen the levels drop just a little bit, but there's so much snow up on top of the mountain still. And if we have these warmer evenings now, we have to have the evenings above freezing. I think last night we were probably still holding at about freezing. So it's kind of a slowing down once again that snow melt. We're going to see a massive increase in these river flows once again. And during the GoPro Mountain Games, we had a lot of professionals out here on the rivers that know what they're doing, but don't think that just because they're out there and they can handle these bigger waters, if you're not experienced, whether it's fishing or rafting or kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, if you don't know the water well enough, don't take any chances. This particular spot right here, during the middle of the summer, you can actually access the entire river. You can cross the entire river in your waders if you want to fish. It's a great fishing spot. But right now, you cannot even get down to the shoreline. And with all that current pushing against the shore and those river levels rising, there's a lot of erosion going on the banks. So be extra careful where you're walking while you're exploring the rivers, and be safe out there. That's your epic morning. We're going to take a break. And then we're going to head down to the town of Eagle, take you to the golf course called Eagle Ranch. We'll be right back.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Welcome to the Eagle Ranch Golf Course, an 18-hole public course located just 30 minutes west of Vail. Eagle Ranch offers the longest season of any golf course in the Vail Valley. Designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, Eagle Ranch features wide fairways and 5 tee boxes to play from and is truly fun for the whole family. Let's go over to the driving range and meet head pro Jeff Boyer and learn a little bit more about the course. Nice looking swing there, Jeff.
Thanks, Henry. Great to see you. Welcome to Eagle Ranch.
Thanks for having us. So Eagle Ranch is truly one of my favorite golf courses around. Really fun to play, close to Vail. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what makes it so special?
You know, Eagle is really a family-oriented community, and so is the golf course. It's a great golf course for just about any golfer to play. It's a little bit more spread out, not quite as high of elevation changes, makes it more straightforward. You can hit driver on most of the par 4s and par 5s, which people like to be able to do, especially with the altitude here and the ball flies further. On average, it's probably 8 to 10 degrees warmer than Vail. The golf course, because of that, is in great shape for much of the season.
One of my favorite things about Eagle Ranch is actually the grill back here. Great place to eat. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the grill is great. Great food and cocktails, beers right here at the clubhouse.
So there's a lot of great holes to choose from, but what would you consider to be the signature hole here at Eagle Ranch?
The most memorable is definitely number 12. It requires a lot of precision but power, long enough to carry the second shot, which you have to make over a creek that runs through the hole.
Sounds like a great challenge. Let's go give it a try.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
All right.
Worried about this hole though.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
Looks like a fun day to play.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous.
All right, Jeff, so we've made it out to 12. Tell me what makes it the signature hole.
Well, it's a beautiful hole, and it's also a very challenging one to play. You have to hit a long and precise drive off of the tee. Then you're forced to make a decision on whether or not to lay up on your second shot or try to get over the creek that is out there. And then you have a third shot to a fairly level green. But one thing that you can't see from the tee box here is we actually have an alternate green. It was too challenging for the everyday golfer, so we built an alternate green. That's the one that most people use, but the old green is actually really fun to play, and maybe we should try that today.
I'm up for the challenge. Let's do it.
All right. Good ball.
Ooh. Nice.
Nice drive right in the middle.
Right where you told me to hit it.
The end of the fairway is 125 yards if you want to lay up, but you've only got 160 to clear the creek and hit it to this safe area over here. 180 or 190 really puts you in a perfect spot up there.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
That'll play.
Oh, baby.
Man, that's a tight little green there, huh?
It is, isn't it? Great putt, Henry.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks so much for having us, showing us your signature hole. I'm hungry. I'm going to go down to the grill and grab a burger, but you should come out to the Eagle Ranch Golf Club.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
All right, check out Eagle Ranch today. They've got some great golf down there, and you're going to have pretty nice weather for that. Here's a live shot off of our back patio, right there in Avon at our TV8 studios, looking up into the beautiful and very colorful Beaver Creek with the blue skies, the white snow, and then the green grass down below. And you can kind of see that snow cutoff line as the snow melts. Still a fair amount of snow at the upper elevations of Beaver Creek. And we may continue to see some of that snow melt today with the temperatures we're going to find. Once again, around Beaver Creek, the base of Beaver Creek, the base of Vail, temperatures going to kind of touch off close to 70 degrees. So a nice day, not too warm. It should be pretty nice, and we're going to see some cloud cover later on this afternoon. We're in the low to mid 30s to start our morning today for your Tuesday. And not a bad day, not a bad day at all. Tonight, 38 for our low temperature. Sun setting at about 8:34, and we will see more cloud cover this evening. And as we look around the state of Colorado as a whole today, 80 degrees. I see we'll hit 80 in Denver at some point throughout the daytime. Pretty nice weather down there, maybe some clouds, maybe an afternoon passing shower. For Eagle County, between Vail, Avon, and Eagle, temperatures ranging from upper 60s to low to mid 70s. And then we're going to see pretty consistent weather all the way through the rest of the week. For Wednesday, 63, for Thursday, 65, for Friday, 60, Saturday 57, a little bit cooler, with a slight chance, about 20%, really all the way through the beginning of the weekend, of a passing shower. We will have clouds in the afternoon, sunny in the morning. Wear your sunscreen, sunglasses, pack a rain jacket, drink plenty of water. And let's go to Ashley. She's got a road report coming up.
This road report is brought to you by Big O Tires, the team you trust, with locations in Avon, Frisco, Glenwood Springs, and Basalt.
Thank you very much, Mark. So our roads are really in good shape right now as far as the weather is concerned. We're going to be seeing a lot of sunshine in our forecast really for the next several days. So I think the main thing you really need to be concerned about, especially at this hour of the morning, is early morning sun glare. That's always a thing. And with that, you know, the cleaner that your windshield is, the better for you. Also, you know, traveling straight east first thing in the morning between about like 6 and 7:30, it can be a little bit tricky out there, especially coming around some of those mountain curves. But another thing that you just really want to be aware of, especially early morning and as you get to dusk, is just the wildlife that's really on the move right now. And I don't know about all of you, but I have certainly started to see a lot of deer just making their way to the side of I-70. That's what we're looking at right now up and over Vail Pass. So just be very hypersensitive to your drive over Vail Pass especially, and around dawn and dusk they love to come on out and just be grazing right there on the side of the road. So be careful out there, and also if you need anything, head on over to Big O Tires. They can get you set up for all of your summer travel. And coming up, we are going to be taking you to one of our favorite spots to dine right at the base of Vail Mountain. So delicious. So stay with us.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh God.
Oh no. For all your car's Big O no's, there's always a Big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Once you get your fill on the hill, located just steps from the skier bridge here at the base in Lion's Head, you're going to find El Sabor Restaurant. El Sabor Restaurant is one of only a few restaurants here in the Vail area that offers truly ski-in and ski-out dining. They have grab-and-go burritos every morning for breakfast, unforgettable and affordable lunches, and an outstanding dinner menu. Let's head into the kitchen now and find out what the staff is serving up. Let's go. Mikey D, thanks for letting us come into the kitchen today at El Sabor.
You're welcome. Glad to have you.
So your menu is pretty unique, and you have some new offerings that you're incorporating. What are you going to make up today?
Today we're going to make our daily special, which is going to be catfish tacos.
Catfish tacos. What
Delicious.
a good idea. Sounds delish. Do you want to walk us through the process?
Sure can.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, here we go. So we start with some catfish fillets.
Okay.
We soak them in buttermilk. Then we have our flour mix: flour, salt, pepper, paprika, a little cayenne.
Okay.
Right? So once they've marinated, we're going to put them in the flour and just coat them nice. Once you have them coated, they go right to the fryer.
Okay.
Put our basket in.
Yep.
Take our fish, and you want to get it 1,000, 2, 1,000. This way it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Oh, got you. Now, these are thin fillets. They probably cook pretty fast, don't they?
They do. They'll be done in about 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right to the texture we want for tacos. And once they're done, we're going to hang them out, let them dry off for a minute. Now we're ready for tacos.
Okay, Mike, 1.5 minutes for the catfish in the fryer until they float.
That's
Let
correct.
them dry off, and now the final preparation in the plating.
We have some tortillas here that we kind of cooked, so they got a little bit of a bubble in them. Gives them a little crunch, but yet keeps them soft.
Okay.
We prefer to use corn tortillas. Then we're going to take habanero slaw and put that on the bottom. Take our pieces of fish, lay them in there nice and pretty. We're going to put some roja aioli on there.
What's the flavor behind the roja aioli?
So the roja is one of our sauces that we use for enchiladas. It's made from a guajillo chili. Then we're going to add some cotija cheese. Just a little bit. It's pretty pungent, so you only want to use a little.
Okay.
And finish with cilantro for color and flavor, freshness. And that, catfish taco.
Oh, that looks so good. I got to taste that right now.
All right, let's go eat them up.
Sounds good. Beautiful out here on the back patio, Mike. We're overlooking the skier bridge right next to Gore Creek, and the food looks great and smells even better. So these are the catfish tacos. What else did you bring out?
Well, we have a great burger menu. We do sandwiches every week from different regions of the country, and we do daily specials just like the catfish tacos, and we also feature handcrafted cocktails.
So Mike, these are made from scratch every day?
Every day.
So good. If people want to find out more about El Sabor, make a reservation, check it out, what would you recommend?
Visit the website, elsaborvale.com.
Okay.
Friend us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram.
Love it. Thanks for having us here today, bud.
My pleasure, Mark.
I love it. All right, once again, this is El Sabor Lion's Head, and this is the local dish.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
Oh, look at this beautiful shot, just looking down toward the Beaver Creek Golf Course, nice and lush and green on this beautiful Tuesday morning. And right now it looks like we have just bluebird skies. I can't see any clouds where I'm standing here on our back patio looking up toward Beaver Creek, but we do expect to see some clouds later on this afternoon. Now we're starting off with those temperatures in the 30s and 40s, depending on where you are in the Vail Valley. And of course, standing in the shade, it's always a little bit chillier. So good idea to bring some layers with you first thing this morning, and also keep them with you for later on this afternoon when we do see those clouds developing. Highs will be in the upper 60s once again today right here in the Vail Valley. Now for tonight, our overnight lows are still kind of hovering in the upper 30s, low 40s, and our sunset will be at 8:34 p.m. but starting to see just partly cloudy skies by the time we get to this evening. Now looking ahead at what's going on, if you're going to be, I don't know, doing some hiking or some biking. Again, only the lower portion of Vail Mountain is open right now for biking, but we'll be looking at those temperatures on the mountain in the 50s, mostly sunny skies. But again, watch out for those clouds developing a little bit later on. So bring that sunscreen with you, bring plenty of water, sunglasses, a hat's always a good idea. And then we are going to be seeing more sunshine on the way for Wednesday, for Thursday, for Friday. Only about a 20% chance of seeing those afternoon thunderstorms. And then by Saturday, That looks like our best chance for moisture back in the forecast for more of a significant amount of time. We're pretty used to seeing these passing showers in the afternoon. That's very typical for our summer weather. But it's all brought to you by Beaver Creek. And hey, coming up on June 20th, the Beaver Creek Rodeo kicks off once again. Right now, we're going to send things down to the river. Mark Sassy is doing some fly fishing with us this morning.
All right, so I'm not actually going to get in the water. As I showed you before, and if you look over my shoulder, the rivers are moving really fast with that snow melt. Not really a good idea to be wading in the rivers right now. If you are an experienced angler and you know how to fish from a boat or a raft, there is access to the rivers. Rivers are moving fast, so your fly fishing is going to be fast-paced. Probably your best fishing right now for floating would be on the Upper Colorado, Pump House to Radium, Radium to Rancho, Rancho to State Bridge, Two Bridges, Catamount. That water on the Colorado will be a little bit safer and probably a little more active. I want to show you this graph of what the Eagle River flows look like in the gypsum at the gauging station really over the past 10 years. Now notice we are that blue line right now, 2019, the blue line, and we are, as of just a couple of days ago, on our way up to those higher levels. 2010, 2011 saw some massive snowfall and big water levels, and we continue to rise. So we have not hit the peak river flows yet. We're going to be in this scene probably for the next couple, 2 to 3 weeks, and hopefully these river levels will drop to a point where you can access them and the fishing will get better. Hopefully down the road just a little bit, another couple of weeks, and then you have more access. Snowfall over the past handful of years on Vail Mountain was pretty significant. Another big year this year. That's your fishing report. Be safe if you're headed out. Stay in a boat if you can. Avoid the shores and wading in the river. We're taking a break. We're going to go over to exit 205, the outlets at Silverthorne, and take you inside one of my favorite stores, Williams-Sonoma. We'll be right back.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Summer is in the air, the warmer months are upon us, and in the studio today I've got Peggy Zieglin, and she is with the outlets at Silverthorne, and whenever she comes in, we know we have some great stuff to share and showcase and talk about, right, Peggy? Good to see you.
Hi, Mark.
Nice to see you.
You too.
You're glowing today. I love the plaid. You look great.
Thank you. Thank you. All from the outlets, of course.
All from the outlets. And our focus today is going to be talking about the outlets, and more specifically, one of the newer additions to the outlets, the Williams-Sonoma outlet.
Williams-Sonoma, it's the best secret you can
ask for. I am so serious. Are you ready for this, Mark?
You kind of teased me a little bit.
These are my favorites. I want all these things. I bought some of these things.
You told me you bought some of these.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, what do we
That's all
have?
I can say.
Let's get into it.
Mackenzie Childs.
Yeah.
How many of you out there have heard of Mackenzie Childs?
I have about
Everyone?
5 minutes ago.
Okay. It's an heirloom. It's something you want to keep in your family. Gorgeous. However, outlets at Silverthorne, Williams-Sonoma, discounted. Now, I can't promise you it's going to always be there,
right?
But I'm just giving you a head start. If I was you, I'd start driving.
So if someone's like, oh my God, they have Mackenzie Childs, they could walk into the store and there might be a whole shelf, there might be one unit, there might be one thing or nothing, but it comes and goes.
It comes
depending.
and goes. Some of these are internet returns. Some of them they just get out of stock. But all I can share with you is this. It's 40% off the last price. So for, let's say, this amazing stock pot, which look at this floral design. It's amazing, right?
It's super cute.
So its last price
Really
was marked $180. You'd get 40% off that. That would be $108. If you use your VIP savings card, you'll get an extra $20 when you spend $150. So the little teapot here in the checkered design, which they are traditionally known for, will be about $65. I would go in like with your friend, like you can go in with me and we could buy a couple of these so we can get the
which
extra
one
20.
would I be taking home?
Well, I don't know, because the checkered one I have, I'm ready to mix floral into it because
it
is amazing. Okay?
Okay.
So that's the deal there. And let me show you another amazing deal. Don't pass up clearance. Don't. Big mistake. Like these amazing glasses, okay?
Looks like glass, doesn't it?
Right, it does. Okay, so this was on clearance, $1.94 before my extra 30% off.
$1.94.
Is that practically free?
So that costs you like
$1.30.
$1.30.
Right.
And you never know. You might see a set of 2. There might be a set of 3, a set of 8. But
Who
these
cares?
are. It looks.
They're amazing.
Yeah, they're
I
beautiful.
would use them all the time. This breakfast tray I picked up for, are you ready? $10. This is Williams-Sonoma. Might have a scratch here.
Is this your personal one?
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, I had to buy it.
I love it.
It has legs and everything. I'm hoping someone will serve me breakfast in bed, but I don't know.
Somebody should. If you're listening, Peggy gets breakfast in bed for Mother's Day.
Please, something. I don't know. It didn't happen this Mother's Day. But anyway, these fabulous dishes, they are like impossible to break.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
they
my gosh.
look like they're ceramic, too.
I know. They
you
are
take these,
gorgeous.
You can honestly take these on an outside picnic,
Yes,
camping.
you can. You can.
And then you can also have a beautiful place sitting at your house
These
outdoors.
are the traditional Williams-Sonoma designs that you'll see like for summer. So about $14 a plate before any extra discounts. And here they have some of their gorgeous, this would be great for margarita. I would even put ice cream in there if you want to. Make it really fun.
A root beer float.
So these are 5 or 6 of them would be $89, and then you'll get your extra $20 off. So, I would say it's just an amazing store. Go in there, get the stuff while it's hot, and when you can, pick up some of these amazing deals and steals.
Like Peggy, you said, now, people don't expect to see Williams-Sonoma discounted, and this is one of the newer stores, once again. What village is Williams-Sonoma?
Okay, well, first of all, let me remind you, this is outlets at Silverthorne. There's only one in the state. You're not going to find it anywhere else. So you must go to outlets at Silverthorne, exit 205. And you will actually find that right next to like Columbia.
Okay.
So right there next to Columbia, Bath and Body is down from it. You'll see it. Go in there and plan on spending a long time. It's like a huge warehouse full of deals.
I love it. Peggy, good to see you.
You too.
Once again, stop by first. Stop by the customer service station. Get your Outlets at Silverthorne VIP card. You're going to get even more additional savings, not just on Williams-Sonoma, but on just about every one of the stores at the Outlets at Silverthorne at exit 205.
This weather report is brought to you by the Outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Oh, now look at this shot. This is a live look at the top of Keystone Mountain, and you can see off toward Lake Dillon, and I'm surprised that there's any sort of dry spot there at the top of Keystone, just considering how much snow we have had. And coming up 11 days, we are going to be having the Bacon and Bourbon Festival. over at Keystone. So get ready for that, KeystoneResort.com for more information. Now, Keystone and the outlets at Silverthorne share the same exit along I-70, exit 205. So you can stop on by, do some shopping at the outlets, head on over to Keystone for all their festivals. And if you were going to be doing that today, temperatures are going to be very similar between Vail and Keystone. We're going to be seeing the high of about 68 degrees today and just a slight wind about 10 to 20 miles an hour west-northwest. And we are going to be seeing some clouds developing later on this afternoon. Now, the outlets are open from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. So you can go on over there, do some shopping, and then still have half an hour left of sunshine, or at least of daylight before the sun sets tonight at 8:34 p.m. Now, if you're going to be doing some traveling to get over there, maybe you're here in the Vail Valley and then you need to, take I-70 to get over to the outlets at Silverthorne. Conditions are looking pretty good along our roadways out there. And then as you look at our shopping forecast here, we do have a slight chance of seeing those thunderstorms Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then good chance of moisture on Saturday. Also, don't forget that Father's Day is coming up on June 16th. Right now, Calvin Klein, Pearl Izumi, Columbia Sportswear, and more are doing some sales for Father's Day. So head on over there and get those great deals at exit 205. Up next, maybe you want to take Dad out to dinner. We have a delicious restaurant that has a rich history here in Vail we're going to introduce you to.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh God.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
This is the Local Dish. I'm your host, Mark Sassy, and our adventures today have brought us into beautiful Vail Village. Within Vail, there's a myriad of different restaurants to tempt every palate. But one we're going to talk about today is called the Left Bank, amazing French cuisine. So we're going to head on inside. Chef Jean-Michel, he's also the owner. He's in the kitchen preparing something, and he said, when you get here, come and find me. So let's go find him now and see what he's cooking up. Chef Jean-Michel.
Oh, here you are.
Surprise, surprise, you're in the kitchen. How are you?
I was waiting for you to stop cooking here.
Don't even tempt me. It looks so good. How is everything? Good?
Good, wonderful.
Yeah.
Beautiful season. Everything goes well. And today we're going to be cooking a little bit of elk.
A little bit of elk chops.
Elk chops, some shallots, red wine reduction, and
fresh mushroom.
Wow, look at the mushrooms.
Just
Beautiful.
wild organic mushroom from Oregon.
And this is something that's on your menu every day?
That's something is on the menu every day, yeah.
Okay, let's walk it through. Tell us what we're doing.
Okay, we have a very hot pan here. Always need to be hot. Put a little bit of olive oil. And we had to add a little bit of butter to give some nice color to the meat.
You and the butter. You must be French.
And you see, you have something like this. And it has to be really hot too in order to season the meat. So we're here, we're gonna season just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Okay.
You're gonna keep it like this for about, I would say, a minute. And turn it over, season again a little bit. And when
this is a pretty quick entree then,
it is a very quick entree. It's called à la minute.
À la minute.
You make it to order. And when it's done on every side, like this, here you go. Turn it over. We're going to take a plate, and we're going to let the meat rest for a little bit.
Let it take a little nap.
Yep, let it take a little nap, like this.
A meat nap.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And what we're going to do next is we do a little bit of shallots.
A little bit of shallots.
A little bit of shallots. A little bit of mushroom.
A little wild mushroom assortment.
Wild mushroom, and we're gonna saute them a little bit like this. So just saute very quickly, and
à la minute.
À la minute, and after that we're gonna deglaze it with the red wine. We're gonna put a little bit of au jus or brown stock.
Okay.
To finish the sauce.
Oh, it smells so good.
I like a little bit of rosemary, and you let this reduce very slowly like this for about 3 or 4 minutes. Never forget to
check.
Have a little taste. And when we're done with this, well, you put it on the bottom of a plate, and you just present your elk who's been hot and warm on top of it.
Oh, my mouth is watering. It smells so good in here, Chef. Can we head out to the dining room or the lounge and I can give it a sample?
Absolutely. Let's go have dinner.
Okay. Now, Chef, you were just preparing the elk chops in the kitchen. We come sit down in the lounge and a bunch more of delicious looking food shows up. What are we looking at?
We're looking at a lobster roll, a slider, an onion soup. Those are served in the lounge after 3:30 every day.
Okay.
You know, you can have a cocktail, a glass of wine or beer, and have a little small plate, a bite to eat.
And then everything on the menu, though, is available in the lounge.
That is correct.
You
we
can
do
have the big
everything
meals.
at 3:30. We can have an elk, we can have a dover sole, a rack of lamb, you name it.
Okay.
If it's available, we can have it.
My mouth is watering. Let's dig in. Thanks for letting us come into the Left Bank today.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvale.com.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs. This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Giving you a quick shot right here of Gore Creek, flowing close to 700 cubic feet per second. Really, it's amazing how fast this water is moving right now. Be extra careful if you're out here walking around today. Don't get too close to the river. I want to talk about our weather. I made my way into the sunshine. The sunshine found me, and I drove into Vail. That early morning sun glare is for surely something you need to contend with first thing this morning. Slow your speeds down, wear your sunglasses, drop that visor down, clean your windshields. We're going to have mostly sunny skies for, I'd say, 90% of the day. There's going to be some cloud cover movement in this afternoon. With that cloud cover, there might be a pop-up shower, maybe a thunderstorm. No significant precipitation expected in the forecast. Our evening lows tonight, we'll get into the low to mid-30s once again. Similar evenings to what we've seen. Sun setting a little bit later at 8:34, and we'll have some clouds throughout the course of our evening also. For the state of Colorado as a whole, here's a look at your I-70 drive. Denver temperatures, I'd say close to 80 degrees. They should have relatively clear skies also. Pretty nice along the Front Range today. On the other end, for Eagle, 76, for Avon, 70, for Vail, 69. Another nice day for us, and that cloud cover making its way to the community this afternoon. For Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, very similar, 20% chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. Temperatures holding in the low to mid-60s. For Saturday, a little bit cooler, 57 for a high. More chances for some precipitation as expected on Saturday, about a 50% chance, and maybe some thunderstorms. We're taking it back to the studio. Ashley's standing by with Walking Mountains next.
Just catching up with our first guest this morning. This is Nathan from Walking Mountain Science Center. Good morning.
Good morning, Ashley.
So good to have you here. And you know, we were just chatting off camera about all things like fun, nerdy nature things. But I think that I think that most people that come to the Valley really have a piqued interest in our natural surroundings, and that's really where Walking Mountain Science Center comes in.
Yeah, so our place in the Valley is as the premier environmental educational organization. Our mission is to awaken a sense of wonder in everything around us, which isn't too hard when you get out there.
Right, exactly. And something that I certainly have fallen in love with since I moved to Colorado. I came out here from Florida, and I started doing some hiking, and that was not something that I did at home in Florida. And I remember my family just being like, what are you doing? And like seeing some of these places that I was exploring. But you guys really take hiking to a whole new level. It's not just going out there and kind of crushing a peak and coming back down. There's so much more involved in that.
Yeah, exactly. We offer hikes 5 days a week if you want to come out with us. And even on our 14er hikes, we'll try to find a time to stop and share something with you. But if you are the kind of person that gets out on a regular basis on your own, but you want to have a bit of a deeper experience, or maybe you've passed by that same old tree 1,000 times and it looks a little different this year, and you're curious about that, we have a bunch of special programs as well that focus on the educational aspect and trying to open up some of the curiosity about what you're seeing out there.
Nice. So let's talk about some of the hikes that you have coming up that people can join in.
Yeah. So if you go to our website, which is walkingmountains.org/hikes, you'll see different hikes most of the days of the week. But some of the ones I'm most excited about are the fourth Tuesday of each month. We have a featured hike series. So this is new this year, and this is featuring a few of our favorite trails that highlight something unique. So there's a different theme each month. So in June, coming up at the end of June, we're going to go hike at Stag Gulch near Edwards, one of the best wildflower hikes, and we're going to talk about wildflowers.
Yes.
And hopefully you bring your camera if you want to photograph wildflowers, if you want to learn the names of wildflowers, or if you just want to learn a little bit about how they're important to everything in our mountains, as more than just being that pretty mountain flower you see on the side of the trail.
Yeah.
You can come join us then. And then we'll be doing that series through September. So we'll be focusing on streams and kind of the importance of water in the West in July, going to down near Leadville hiking on an old railroad bed up to a high alpine tunnel.
Cool.
And learning about that railroad history in August. And in September, as the leaves start to change, we're going to talk about forest ecology and about our aspens, and learning about how our forests are changing year in, year out.
Oh, that sounds really, really fascinating. And and I know that on top of that, you guys also have a few other special programs when it comes to hiking.
We do, yeah. So a few of those this year are coming up in a few weeks. We're offering a kind of day of learning and as well being a volunteer training for a peak stewardship program with Colorado 14ers initiative. So this is great if you want to find a way to meaningfully volunteer and support protecting our alpine habitats, but it's also great if you just want to learn about Leave No Trace and learn about the alpine environments and have a fun day out. So that's coming up. We also offer a forest bathing therapy program on August 5th that is just another way of slowing down and kind of exploring yourself in nature. And we don't have the date nailed down yet, but we'll also have a hike through history program with the Eagle Valley Historical Society coming up sometime in the fall.
That's so fun. So, I mean, there's something that can, pique just about anyone's interest, and you guys have just a huge number of programs for adults, for kids, and oh man, of course we're out of time, so we can't talk about all of them. But Nathan, thank you so much for coming on, and make sure to look for him too, guiding some of these hikes. And if you want more information, you can go to walkingmountains.org/hikes, and you can get yourself signed up. And what a great way to get outside and have a brand new experience and learn something new, and maybe meet some new friends along the way. Right now we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to have a look at your local weather forecast for maybe some hiking today coming up next.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
There are those who stand forever ready, ready to defend the nation, ready to fight for what matters, no matter what.
Let's go, get my round in there!
Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, God.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Right here at Cover Bridge in Vail. This site just the other day, a lot of people. I think the report was, Ashley had said around 80,000 spectators were in town for the GoPro Mountain Games once again. Construction continues on the water feature that used to be kind of that kids climbing rock playground across from Starbucks just to the north of the Cover Bridge. That construction will continue. I'm down here on the Gore Creek, just above Donovan Pavilion. And it's nice out now. Sun is making its way out, bright blue skies, not much of a breeze at all. It's going to be a spectacular day today. We'll see temperatures starting in the mid to upper 30s. We've already broken that. We're probably in the early low 40s now. 68 to 70 plus degrees should be our high temperature at the base of Vail Mountain throughout the afternoon. We're going to start off sunny We're going to get some clouds later on. Tonight, that sun will set at about 8:34. The clouds shall continue through the evening time. Low temperature tonight about 38 degrees. That's what we're looking at. Now for our local resorts for Eagle and Summit County, I mean, these are mid-mountain temperatures, but as the resorts start to kind of make their plans to reopen for the summertime, we want to keep you updated. Vail will see temperatures mid-mountain about 59 degrees, Beaver Creek 57, Breckenridge 53, Keystone 58. Our 5-day forecast, 20% chance of passing showers and thunderstorms for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Temperatures low to mid-60s. Saturday a little bit cooler with a bigger chance of maybe some pop-up thunderstorms. This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop. It's time now for our second hour of Good Morning Vail.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Good Morning Vail on this glorious Tuesday morning. Last night I had a chance to go up to Rancho Del Rio on the Upper Colorado and spend the night with my daughter and all the other 7th graders from Eagle County Charter Academy for their end of the year trip. Yesterday they hiked Yarmany Mountain. It's one of those hikes that I've never done before. The kids swear by how beautiful it is. Keep that in mind. That might be something to consider. It's beautiful up at Rancho Del Rio. You can go up there and get a campsite right on the river. Really nice. And it was cool last night sleeping in a tent. I'll tell you right now. Now let's talk about opening dates. It's a big shift. Not really a good segue into this, but I want to talk about the opening dates that have been announced for all of our resorts right here in Eagle and Summit County. Keystone will be opening in October, staying open until April the 12th of next year. Breckenridge is going to open on November the 8th. And once again, their goal to stay open through Memorial Weekend. And if we get a lot of snow again, they can continue like we did. They shut down their skiing and snowboarding just the other day on Sunday, the 9th of June. For Vail, opening on the 15th of November, staying open through the 19th of April. Then Beaver Creek, the 27th of November, staying open until the 12th of April. That's the plan as of now. It's hard to believe we already have these dates set in stone for opening, and it's all, depending upon temperatures and Mother Nature and snowmaking availability. A lot of expansions happening. Vail Mountain now officially open for the summertime. They opened on June the 7th, just the other day, which was last Friday. Now the focus there, obviously a lot of snow on top of the mountain. So the Eagle Bond Gondola is open for scenic gondola rides. Not a lot happening up at Epic Discovery yet for Adventure Ridge. You have the Forest Flyer, which is the gravity-propelled mountain coaster. That will be available. And as the snow melts and we get more access into the mountains, they're going to be opening up the ropes courses and the summertime tubing and the bike adventures and all that fun stuff. And Bistro 14, the restaurant, access for food, for lunch and for dinner. Really a spectacular way to kind of add more hours to your time in Vail by riding up the gondola and spending the evening, if you want to spend the evening, up at the top of the mountain and enjoy the beautiful views at over 10,500 feet, close to 11,000 feet. So that's pretty spectacular. Think about that one. Also think about this one. Put on your cowboy boots, dust off your cowboy boots, get your chaps out, Ashley. Time now for the rodeo information. Back to you in the studio.
That's right, Mark. So coming up on June 20th, so that's already next week. How crazy is that? They will have the kickoff to the Beaver Creek Rodeo Series, and this is going to be taking place on Thursdays throughout the summer. And they'll be doing the first one on the 20th, and then they'll have the next one coming up. I believe that's the 27th, and then there will be a little break for the 4th of July weekend. But as you can see here, it's a really good time for the entire family, and everything kicks off around 2:30 up at Beaver Creek Village for the Gold Dust Rodeo Festival, and then at 5 o'clock, doors open for the actual rodeo where there's mutton busting, there's team roping, there's the calf scramble, barrel racing, bull riding, burro racing. I mean, it goes on and on and on, and it really is a fun time for the entire family, and it's just taking place right here in Avon. And again, it kicks off on June 20th, so you can go to beavercreek.com to find out more about tickets and also how you can enjoy the Gold Dust Rodeo Festival ahead of the evening's events. Also, there are some great margaritas to be had while you're out there for the rodeo. And coming up, we have a great second hour in store for you. So Mark will be out exploring along the river. I'll be right here in the studio with you. We have some great guests that are coming on. And coming up, if you love doing a little running, maybe you got a little taste of it with the 5Ks that were part of GoPro Mountain Games, you want more, there's a really cool race that's coming up on the 22nd. It coincides with the summer solstice. And we'll also have a look at your local weather forecast. We have a lot headed your way in the second hour of our Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley, a new full-service shop in Westvale, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola One. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
You are looking at a live shot of the Bachelor Gulch Express. Look at that right there. A lot of sunshine starting to hit the valley floor. Now that area is still closed down until July 1st because of the elk calving closure. A lot of the elk like to migrate and have their babies in that area. And same thing for the back bowls of Vail right now. So all of those areas are currently off limits, but by July 1st, they should be rejoining the herds and the babies should be grown enough to be off and on their way and not disturbed by any kind of hiking. Now, today would be a great day to get out for a hike. We're going to be seeing those temperatures getting into the 60s, but you might want to go early because we are expecting mostly cloudy skies later on this afternoon. And for our nighttime temperatures, once again in the low 30s, the upper 30s. Low 40s depending on where you are, but it's going to be a cool evening. Good time to kind of open up those windows, maybe get a cool breeze going through. And if you're going to be out and about throughout the Vail Valley today, down in Eagle, 76 degrees there with some more sunshine, a little bit more cloudy as we head into Avon and to Vail, with those temperatures just hovering right around 70 degrees, and then along the Front Range in the upper 70s today. And for that extended forecast, once again we do have a chance of moisture in each of the next 3 days, about a 20% chance. And then Saturday really is going to be our next chance for a significant moisture back in the forecast. And if you want a place to maybe, cozy up during those rainstorms and really feel like you're in the lap of luxury, give Triumph Mountain Properties a call. They know what they're doing. They have some beautiful properties for your next stay here in the mountains. And up next, we are going to be sending it back down to the river with Mark and finding out what's going on with his epic morning adventure.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop, with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vail Village.
Hey, I want to thank Christie Sports for providing you with this Epic Morning. I want to talk about Epic Morning. It's not just for the adults. This is the toddler edition of Epic Morning now. I want to show you this amazing playground. Now that school's out, people are here on vacation looking for things for the kids to do. This is at Donovan Pavilion. This is Donovan Park. I want to give you a quick little tour of what you're going to find. Slides galore and rope ladders and things to climb up and down. This is a great way to kind of get your kids to expend a little of energy and make some memories and have some fun. Now, as we make our way down the stairs, a big old field out here if you want to play some soccer or some football or just to go run around. They've got a full-size basketball court. Now, these are all along the edge of Gore Creek, and it's spectacular out here. More playgrounds for the smaller kids. Those little things with the springs that move back and forth. Some swings. Oh boy, what a great spot. Toddler edition of Epic Morning. I should be doing a playground segment every day and show everybody the different playgrounds you're going to find all around Eagle County, all around Colorado, all around Vail, because there's some great ones that some people don't even know about. I might actually make my way across the highway and showcase another one coming up that I'm sure no one has ever probably seen before. But it's a nice day out here. Look at it. Come out and make some memories. Make some epic memories today because it's spectacular. This Epic Morning Toddler Edition brought to you by Christie Sports. We are taking a break and then we're going to introduce you to the Eagle Valley Library District. Ashley has a book report coming up.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh God.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
The electric vehicle market is booming in the automotive industry, and that's why I'm excited to have Brian Hannigan from Holy Cross Energy here to tell us a bit about a new program you guys have to help increase adoption rates.
Thanks. Our Charge at Home, Charge at Work programs introduced last month provide access to electric vehicle chargers for our members at their homes or in their workplaces to help them use electric vehicles and take advantage of the technology that it provides. Our chargers are free, they're covered by rebates, and we'll work with electricians to help get them installed. We'll cover the installation, the warranty, and the maintenance over a 3-year period, all that in exchange for a flat monthly rate that appears on the members' bills. So it's a great program.
Just easily subsidized over 3 years, so essentially free chargers.
Free chargers, yeah. And so all they need to do is visit our website and start the process there.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate it. Check into Holy Cross Energy's website, adopt an electric vehicle, and help saving the planet one car at a time.
My name is Eric Jackson, 4-time kayaking world champion. Welcome to my next adventure here along the Caney Fork River in Rock Island, Tennessee. The WSD F30 features wearable maps in full color display. I can download these maps to navigate offline in any environment or create a track log along the routes that I choose to explore. The Casio ProTrek WSD F30 smartwatch is the perfect companion when the time calls for outdoor adventure technology.
Hi, welcome to Books in Bloom, Eagle Valley Library District's premier author event, where we connect authors and readers and fellow literary lovers in an afternoon celebrating the literary word. Attendees get to eat delicious food while listening to their favorite authors speak about their creative writing process and their inspirations in becoming authors. They also get to ask their burning questions and get a signed copy of their books from these authors.
I come up to Books in Bloom every year with 2 other friends, and we drive up from Denver because we love to read and we love authors, and there are always great authors here every year that we've been here.
Didn't ask when she was due.
This is an intimate author event. You know, it's not very big. You can talk to the authors while you're having your delicious food, and you can ask them lots of questions, and it's just I don't know, it's interesting. It's fun to see the authors.
Lydia really kind of worked. Pat, you want me to write 2 Pat?
Come for the setting, but stay for the people. I mean, it's just a really fun location and beautiful surroundings, but it's the people here who are really engaged and will make a trip worth it.
To learn more about what your Eagle Valley Library District has to offer, go to evld.org.
The Book Report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
In addition to events like you just saw with Books in Bloom for the adults, there's also some really great programs that they have at our local libraries for kids. And specifically this summer, if you're looking for a great way to maybe introduce your child to reading more, there's a really cool program called Reading Buddies, which matches one high school student and one elementary school student, and they become reading buddies for the summer. And so they meet once a week, and it's just an opportunity for the little guys to be reading with someone that they may look up to that's not a parent, that's not really an adult, but somebody that they think is really cool. And then of course that just helps not only the little guys improve their reading, but it certainly helps the high school students too to be giving back, to maybe make their community service hours if they're looking for a resume builder, and also just, you know, it's a heartwarming activity that's a lot of fun and really kind of connects the younger generations of our community. Now this summer, Reading Buddies will not be taking place at the Eagle Library just due to the construction that's taking place, but it will be resuming in the fall. So if you're interested in the program, make sure to get your kids signed up at the Gypsum Library, or also at the Avon Library, and you can go to evld.org to find out more information about all of the different programs that take place throughout the summer. And coming up, we're going to take a look at what's going on with that local weather forecast. We also have some very sparkly things that have just made their way into the studio, so stay with us.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Very sparkly things showing up in the studio. I know what that means. It's going to be a nice one. That's right. We're going to be showing you some jewelry from Betteridge in just a moment. But first, we want to talk about your Oakley-sponsored weather. Good day for going out and maybe doing some grilling. If you come over here to Donovan, let me show you real quick. Plenty of tables. They also have a big old grill. You bring your own briquettes. You can cook on the grill. There's a couple different spots over here where you can do that and enjoy the day down by the river, just to the west of Vail. Now, today, our sunshiny day is going to be covered by cloud cover towards the afternoon hour. There is a chance maybe for a quick pop-up shower or a thunderstorm. Nothing too significant. Most of that moisture might even just evaporate before it even hits the ground. So pack a light rain jacket just in case. Come over to Donovan and maybe play a little game of round ball, play some basketball. It's nice out here today. Evening lows tonight, upper 30s. We'll see that sun setting at about 8:34 tonight, and we'll have that cloud cover continue. So the clouds will build this afternoon and then stick around for the evening time. Denver 79 today, close to 80 degrees. Vail temperatures upper 60s, maybe breaking 70 degrees. Should be a nice one. Avon 70, Eagle 76 degrees. It's going to be nice. Your 5-day forecast, Wednesday 63 degrees, 65 for Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 20% chance of a passing shower or a thunderstorm. That's kind of what we can expect. And then Saturday, a little bit cooler, probably highs of about 57 degrees. And then we're going to see maybe some thunderstorms on Saturday, 50% chance of showers. Then Sunday warming up to about 60 degrees once again. We want to thank the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor for Vail Resorts. That's Oakley. We want to thank them for that weather report. Stop by the Oakley store located right next to Solaris and check out all the new Oakleys. You could wear some Oakleys today. It'd be a good day for it. We are talking sparkles now, talking some bling with Betteridge in the studio with Ashley after the break. Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
As promised, some sparkly things here in the studio, not just Lance's personality, but also some gorgeous jewelry that he brought from Betteridge this morning. And so, Lance, what designer are we looking at today?
Today we are looking at Pomellato. I decided to, sometimes I just bring a few pieces in. It's like, let's just bring almost everything I can fit in there and see what it looks like on camera. And it looks pretty good, actually.
Yes,
so.
Sometimes more is more. And
more is more.
Is one of those opportunities.
It definitely is. So this is an Italian designer that is based out of Milan. Started in 1969. Does their entire collection in rose gold.
Oh.
Rose gold is definitely big and on trend. It's always been, one of the three basic colors, but they do it very well. It does not come across too pink and too rose where you can't mix and match.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably even have a hard time seeing that this is rose gold in here.
Sure.
So I brought two of their best-selling collections. The first one is lots and lots of color here, and these are all semi-precious stones. There's London blue topaz. There's some citrine in here. There's a basic blue topaz, amethyst, quartz, all different kinds of colors.
Gorgeous.
Something that's kind of fun with these is the cut. I'm probably not gonna be able to show up on camera, but the cut is really interesting.
Oh yeah.
On top, it's not symmetrical at all.
No, as soon as you moved it into the light, just from my perspective, it completely changed. Wow.
Yep, it's very interesting and very unique, and these are kind of meant to be bought and then stacked, and you can kind of have fun with whatever colors you want to mix and match with. And
so fun.
This is actually about half of what we have, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of take a look and see what we could bring on. And then we also have the earrings here that of course match. There's several different styles in this entire collection, so there's definitely more of it. This next one I think is kind of cool, very interesting, and kind of fun and understated in a way. This is the Sabia collection, and also done, of course, in 18 karat rose. And what's kind of fun with this is all diamond pave work. Pave just simply means French for pave. It's just a way of setting diamonds into the metal. And all of this is done in white diamonds and different shades of brown and cognac diamonds. So you kind of have this kind of texture, almost moon-like effect on the pendant. And it's kind of interesting. Has a cool movement to it, and again, all done rose gold, and bracelets, earrings, lots of different pieces of this still in the store, but this gives you a good idea of what we have.
Right, and it really catches the light just so nicely, and I feel like these types of things, it's so nice to see the contrast just between the two collections.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can really stay within the same designer but get different looks.
So we have 3 more collections within this brand that are also very interesting and very cool, and they are all very unique in their own right. So, these are 2, or probably wouldn't mix them together, wear them together.
Sure.
But here they are.
You never know.
Or if you want, you can.
Could be that kind of day for you. But you can come on in and you can try these pieces on and see if they're the right fit. And Betteridge, you have just the greatest location.
We have a fantastic location. We are based in the Solaris on the lowest level, right next to the little lawn area that just is all done and looks like complete as of yesterday. So the summer's definitely kicked off in the Solaris. We're there from 10:30 to 5:30 Tuesday through Saturday. We're closed Sunday, Monday right now. And come in and take a look and see what all the other fun things we have besides jewelry. We have lots and lots of watches.
Yes,
lots of fun watches to take a look at.
Father's Day is coming up.
Father's Day is right around the corner.
Get something to surprise Dad with, and the shop too. When you walk in, I mean, to me, I equate it like watching like Breakfast at Tiffany's or something, where you see like the storefront and then you walk in, it just kind of expands before your eyes.
Big luxury world of like a crazy, beautiful watches and jewelry. Absolutely.
Exactly.
We also have a large estate collection which is kind of fun to browse and see because it's always changing. We always have estate jewelry coming in and out. So.
Oh man, so cool. Well, stop on into Betteridge. Ladies, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And of course, just blowing all of us away with all the sparkly things. And coming up next, we're going to send things back down to the river with Mark Sassy, someone I guarantee would love one of those watches from Betteridge for Father's Day.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the show now, live at another playground. This is the Buffer Creek Park, located on the north side of I-70, just to the east of City Market. It's nice out here. Good day to go to the park. Good way to go to the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. How about that? They're sponsoring this weather, and that's a place you want to go. Up on top of the mountain in Glenwood, right through the Glenwood Canyon area, right in Glenwood Springs. What a neat spot. Check it out. Go to their website. It's worth going there. Your weather today would promote Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park fun. It's going to be nice. It's going to be warm down in Glenwood for sure. It's going to be warm in Denver. For us around Vail today, we'll see temperatures about 68, close to 70 degrees. It's going to be that high temperature for us in Vail. Mostly sunny skies to start. We're going to see more cloud cover make its way into Eagle County later on this afternoon. That's kind of what's expected. Not really much in terms of precipitation, maybe a pop-up thunderstorm, maybe a quick passing shower, but no significant rainfall. Tonight our evening lows in the upper 30s, sun setting at 8:34. We are going to see Denver temperatures close to 80 degrees today. For Vail, about 69, close to 70 degrees. Avon 70 and 76 to the west. From Avon, about a half an hour towards Eagle and Gypsum. So nice all around Colorado. Sunshine to start, cloud cover later on in the afternoon with those possibilities of showers. And then we have a 20% chance of showers in the afternoon for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Temperatures for Vail holding in the low to mid 60s. 50% chance of showers on Saturday. Thunderstorms likely. Cooler, 57 for a high in Vail, and then warming up to 60 again for Sunday. Temperatures hovering in the mid 60s with another 20% chance of some showers. We want to thank the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park family for providing you with this weather report. We've got Brooke Shawnsby. She is the Executive Director of the Vail Valley Charitable Fund. She's going to be in the studio with Ashley coming up, talking about a big event coming up in July. We'll be right back.
Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Right here in the heart of Avon, you're going to find Beaver Liquors. You're going to find the proprietor, David Courtney. David, Beaver Liquors has been here for over 4 decades. Is that correct?
Yeah, 42 years to be exact. It's the oldest business in Avon, actually.
Is it really?
No one's ever lasted this long.
You guys have something for everybody, something to tease and entice their palate, whether it's wine, lots of whiskeys. Tell us what it is that you do here and all your offerings.
So, obviously everybody out there knows that tequilas and bourbons have become this huge thing that people are chasing. So last spring we made our selection much larger. We increased our tequilas by 70 and our bourbons by about 80. And then we incorporate that with our wine cellar, which is right below us here. It's 3,000 square feet. It's 15 feet underground. So it stays naturally cool. Even in August here, even though it doesn't get very warm, it's about 57 degrees downstairs. So
your Beaver Liquors is packed to the gills with everything. How did you find room for 80 more bottles of whiskey?
We bought more shelves.
Okay. Hey, so one of the other things you guys do here big with your business is your delivery. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we do a huge business with our delivery. You can go to the website, which is beaverliquors.com, or you can just call us, 970-949-5040. And we deliver twice a day, Monday through Saturday at 2 p.m. and at 8 p.m. It's a $100 minimum, otherwise it's a $10 charge, but we all know when you're on a ski vacation, $100 is nothing.
That's basically a bottle of tequila and then some.
Right.
And you're going to get a couple of those for sure. And what's your reach around the valley?
So we deliver valley-wide. You call us, we'll be there. So, all we need is just a little bit of notice. We leave the store at 2 and we leave the store at 8, so we can accommodate you.
Love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
BeaverLiquors.com, right here in the heart of Avon.
My name is Eric Jackson, 4-time kayaking world champion. Welcome to my next adventure here along the Caney Fork River in Rock Island, Tennessee. The WSD F30 features wearable maps in full color display. I can download these maps to navigate offline in any environment or create a track log along the routes that I choose to explore. The Casio ProTrek WSD F30 smartwatch is the perfect companion when the time calls for outdoor adventure technology.
You know, if you haven't gotten enough of outdoor adventures after GoPro mountain games, not to worry, because we have some really great ones that benefit our community at the same time coming up this summer. Now, I have Brooke from the Vail Valley Charitable Fund. There we go. And we also have Kip from Vail Rec District. And Brooke, let's first of all, for people that don't know what the Vail Valley Charitable Fund is, can you just explain a little bit about that?
Sure. So we are celebrating our 23rd anniversary. 23 years. So our niche is providing financial assistance to our locals who are suffering a medical crisis. So whatever that looks like, whether it's stage 4 cancer or you break your leg doing one of the many outdoor activities that you just alluded to in the mountains that we live in, we step in and provide assistance. So we do one-time grants for up to $5,000, and then if the need is great enough, then we do an extended grant fundraiser. So Over those 23 years, we've raised $8 million and distributed that to 1,600 families here in the Vail Valley.
Isn't that amazing? That is absolutely amazing. And so you have some big signature events that are coming up this summer.
We do. Our first one kicks off June 22nd, the summer solstice, which I brought Kip along to talk about today. And then we also have the LG Try July 6th, and then the Oktoberfest Shuffle on September 1st. So lots going on this summer.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about this summer solstice. It's a trail run, right?
Correct, yeah. It's the part of the DNFit Vail Trail Running Series. The summer solstice is June 22nd, Saturday. I think a day after the actual summer solstice. So a really long sunshine day. It's going to be great. Early morning start, 9 a.m. Creekside Park, which I think is a hidden gem in our valley. Creekside Park at Beaver Creek, start and finish right there. And we'll take runners up and around Beaver Creek. It's one of the most amazing courses, I think. I was up there on Sunday. I think the wildflowers are going to start popping here pretty soon, so it's going to be a beautiful course.
Is there still quite a bit of snow up there, though?
There is. Actually, Ski Patrol is actually working on part of the course right now. There are some sections of that course that are closed currently, but they'll be ready to go by June 22nd. Like I said, Beaver Creek's up there building ditches and getting rid of some of that snow. So it was a great snow year, so it'll be a beautiful trail run, and we might be some of the first people to get to run those trails this summer, so it'll be great.
That's exciting. And are there different lengths, or is it only like, do I have to be in like phenomenal shape, or could I do like a 5K and like get away with
so
that?
we kick off the morning at 8:30 with the kids fun run, and we'll send them in around the park through some obstacles, so bring your kids out, and then the 5K is part of this as well. The 5K will start at 9:15 a.m. So we'll go kids fun run, then the 10K, and then the 5K.
Okay, I like that there's different distances. That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
And then if people are excited about this and they want to sign up, how do they do that?
The easiest way is vailrec.com.
Okay.
Just go to our website, vailrec.com. You can also register through the Charitable Funds site as well. We'll link you to vailrec.com for registration.
And this is something that's part of a greater series too, right? Like that goes all summer long?
All summer long, yeah. This is part of a 7-race series. We've got 6 more left this summer that you can register for.
Perfect.
I'll mention you can also register the day of. You can show up at Creekside Park. If you're,
you've got to get your
last
courage.
minute, like a lot of us are in this valley.
Yeah, you can come, show up that day. You're like, oh, it's a beautiful day for a run. Let's go to Beaver Creek.
Okay.
Well, and I will just say I want to thank Vail Rec District because we are one beneficiary of this event, and this is the only event within their series where they give proceeds to a nonprofit, and the Vail Valley Charitable Fund is grateful for that.
Yeah.
So,
definitely. Even more of a reason why you need to sign up for this one.
Yeah.
This one. That's amazing.
Got it.
And then, Brooke, for people that want to learn more about what it is that you do and of course, the signature events that are coming up, I mean, triathlons, how fun.
Yeah.
But if they want to know more, where do you send them for the charitable fund?
vvcf.org.
Okay, vvcf.org. All right, you guys. Well, listen, plenty of opportunities to get out there to recreate and also to benefit our community at the same time. And thank you guys so much for coming on this morning. Appreciate it. I think I have some training to do in this 5K. Maybe I'll be that night before person. That's game time decision. All right, right now we're going to send things back out in the field with Mark Sassy to find out what's happening with your weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
All right, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. This is your GMC sponsored weather. Here's a live shot of our Mid-Vail cam. Look at all the snow still up there. Chairs 3, chairs 4. This is a very, very busy place during the middle of the winter. And the plan for next year, this area should be accessible for early season, for opening daytime. That is kind of the plan. Check that out. I made my way back over to another park. This is the Red Sandstone Park, located just across I-70 from the Lion's Head area. You can see Vail Mountain over there off in the distance. That's Lion's Head, and this is the Red Sandstone Park. And we got great park weather today for the kids. Make sure you put plenty of sunscreen all over them, not just on their faces. And don't let them do it. Coach them on how to do it and show them how much needs to be put on, and make sure that they lather up accordingly and make sure that it's even all over and there's no spots where they missed, because it's going to be sunny to start our day. Our temperature is midday, close to 70 degrees for Vail, and we are going to be under lots of blue skies to begin our day, and then we'll see some cloud cover later on this afternoon as we make our way into the afternoon hours for here on Vail Mountain. Temperatures tonight, upper 30s. We'll see that sunset at about 8:34 this afternoon, actually this evening, and we'll have cloudy skies over the course of the night also. For our local resorts in Vail and Summit County, we're going to find Vail 59 mid-mountain, Beaver Creek 57 mid-mountain. For Breckenridge and Keystone in Summit County, Breckenridge 53 degrees mid-mountain for their temperatures, and then Keystone 58. So still a little bit cooler than what we're used to seeing this time of the year, but we'll take it right now and really slow down that snow melt to really just kind of help our rivers and our wildfire mitigation be consistent all the way through as much of the summer as we can get. 5-day forecast, we're looking at a 20% chance of showers for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, a 50% chance of pop-up showers and thunderstorms for Saturday, then back to 20% for Sunday. Expect to see temperatures holding, for the most part, upper 50s and low 60s, and that's what you can expect for your weather for the day. Brought to you by GMC, exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. There's GMCs on display all over the villages, well checking out. All right, we want to thank GMC once again. We're taking a break, and then we're going to take you to Leadville. We're going to go south. We're going to go to Periodic Brewing. We'll be right back.
First 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
They made the original hot.
Ooh, hot stuff all over my nachos, walking like a taco, driving over potholes, hotter than a pot roast, fingers on my hot chips, red-handed, come on man, I'ma need some chopsticks. I want
The original. Now it's hot.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Welcome to Leadville, home of Periodic Brewing, North America's highest craft brewery, sitting at 10,156 feet. Let's go check it out. Hey Chris, how's it going?
Hey Ashley, how are you doing?
Good to see you. So you are just one of the owners and founders of Periodic Brewing, really family owned and run, huh?
Yeah, it was established by my brother, youngest brother and his wife, and then myself and my wife in 2015, yeah.
That's incredible. Now tell me about the name and the logo. There's some really cool history behind it.
Periodic Brewing, Leadville's known, PB, lead for Leadville, and it really kind of brings together the mining theme of the town, the mining heritage here, and we just kind of love the way it pulls everything together, yeah.
Okay, now how many brews do you typically have on tap?
We love to create traditional recipes, everything from like light-bodied pilsners all the way through Russian imperial stouts, and we play with the flavors somewhere in between, usually between 6 and 12 beers on tap.
Man, that must be a lot of work.
It is, between recipe creation and also the actual brewing process. Actually, Evan's in the back brewing right now if you want to go check that out.
Absolutely. Oh, hey, Evan. I'm Ashley. How's it going?
Good to
sent me
meet you.
back here.
All
I
right.
hear that you are not only the brewmaster, but you have several titles around here.
Yeah, co-owner, founder, vice president of operations. It's a busy place.
Obviously a busy place. What are you brewing today?
We're brewing a beer de garde today, a Belgian French style, nice and crisp, a malty body, very fun beer.
Yum. All right. What are some of the ingredients that go into that?
So we'll use a range of ingredients from all over the world. This time we're using some American two-row, some Belgian Pilsner, a couple of hops that we've never used before in any of our beers. So it's a nice pilot for us.
So where does it start? Where does the brewing process start?
So it'll start over here. We have our hot liquor tun that basically holds hot water. We'll move the hot water into our mash tun where you add the grains and make oatmeal, and you're getting the sugars out of the grains. That's what you're really looking for, is the sugar and flavor out of the malted and kilned grains. Once we have all of that sugar water, we'll remove that, put it in the boil kettle, and boil the beer along with the hops to get the hops distributed throughout the beer for flavor or aroma.
Okay, now in the brewing process, being at this high of an altitude, is there anything that you have to do differently?
One of the key things in our boil process is the hot break. Home brewers will know about that. It's when the proteins foam up and the beer gets very angry. Down at sea level, it's not that bad. Up here, there's so little atmospheric pressure that it'll push beer straight out of the kettle during that hot break. We have to be very careful to get past that point.
Oh, really? So it gets really angry.
It does, yes.
Well, once that's done, you've navigated the altitudinal hazards, then how long does it actually take for the beer to be ready to taste?
Between 2 and 2.5 weeks for most of our beers. Some will go longer, 6 to 8 weeks if they have to age.
That's a lot of love, a lot of work that goes into each one of these
Good
beers.
bit of patience, yeah.
How much do you typically brew every year?
This facility, we do right around 400 barrels per year, a barrel being 31 gallons in the U.S.
Wow, that's impressive. Well, I think it's about time we taste some of your hard work. What
Sounds
do you think?
great.
Up to the tasting room. Chris and Evan, thank you so much for the tour today. And where can people find you?
If you look us up at periodicbrewing.com or on Facebook, we keep our addresses there. You can find out where we are here in Leadville and also in Northeast Denver. We'll always have our beer menu and our food menus online and our events as well.
Nice. Well, cheers to Periodic Brewing.
Cheers.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
So we're coming to the end of our Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail, but this is a shot right here from Spruce Saddle. This is at Mid-Mountain at Beaver Creek, and you can see that we do have some nice fresh green lawn that's starting to appear out there, and also still plenty of snow at the top of the mountain. But coming up, Beaver Creek will have some great options for enjoying lunch up there, and then also some really cool events that are going to be taking place throughout the summer. Coming up, for instance, on the 20th of June, they kick off their their Beaver Creek Rodeo Series. And behind me here on the back patio, there's just a very slight breeze, but mostly just bluebird skies, and we're starting to kind of see Avon wake up. We have some construction going on. People are kind of making their way to and from the office, and we're going to be seeing a lot of sunshine in the forecast early today, but we do have some cloud cover expected later on this afternoon, and our highs once again at the base of Vail Mountain will be reaching into the upper 60s. So it's going to be a very pleasant summer day here in the Vail Valley. Now tonight we do have our sunset after 8:34 tonight, and our overnight lows will be in the upper 30s once again. So really just a nice evening to get out and about, especially if you are bringing a sweatshirt or some kind of a layer with you for those evening activities. You're definitely going to want that. And if you're going to be traveling today, maybe exploring the Vail Valley and maybe doing things in each one of our different communities, you'll find those temperatures in the 70s through most of the Vail Valley, and then a little bit warmer as you head out to Eagle and to Denver. Now, in our extended forecast, we do have a chance of moisture for Wednesday, for Thursday, for Friday. Very typical weather this time of year. We're seeing those thunderstorms just kind of rolling in briefly in the afternoon, and then Saturday it looks like we could see quite a bit of moisture back in the forecast with about a 50% chance of those scattered thunderstorms. And then Sunday, once again, we'll be seeing just a little bit of sunshine headed our way once again. So speaking of that sunshine and somebody that just brightens all of our days, Mark Sassy, he's out having an epic morning adventure. And then coming up, Mark, get excited. I have Carrie Hogan in the studio. We are talking about wine and spirits. It's going to be a good time. So let's send things back down with Mark Sassy and find out what he's up to.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
All right, everybody, it's time now for your Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery not first chair, Epic Morning. We've done first chair with them before. Hey, right here, this is Lion's Head. Lion's Head over here, the Eagle Bond gondola is running now for access to the top of the mountain at 10,500 feet. As we make our way around looking towards the east, Dobson Ice Arena, where they play hockey a lot throughout the wintertime. There's talks of reconfiguring this building. It's been there for quite some time. A lot of things happen in Dobson over the summer. Great place if you want to do some ice skating, play hockey, figure skating, throw a party, or just go check it out. It's a neat spot. That's Dobson. And then towards the east is Vail. And this whole area along the bus route between Lion's Head. Oh, cue the bus. There's our in-town bus. We have one of the largest free bus systems anywhere in the United States. And that's one of them right there. Beautiful bus. Brings you all the way over to Vail, all the way back to Lion's Head. We want to thank Vail Summit Orthopedics for bringing you this epic morning. We've got Carrie Hogan, like Ashley said, in the studio with Avon Liquors. Coming up next.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley. A new full-service shop in West Vail and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
This is the best part of every Tuesday. This makes me so happy. This is Carrie Hogan. She is from Avon Liquor. And Carrie.
Yes.
Every time you come on the show, I learn new things and I get excited about new things to try, which I think a lot of us kind of get in like little ruts. You know?
No, I absolutely agree. You know, we were voted the best wine selection and the best beer selection in the Valley, you know, for a reason.
Yes.
And also because we have staff there that can help you navigate. Because like you say, there is so much product out there. It can get overwhelming. You walk into our beer selection and there's so much there that it takes you a while to navigate. So, you know, we're real helpful with, you know, what is your style, what are you looking for, you know, I want something new and cool. And so, yeah, we're there to help you and make your shopping fun. There's so many great products out there. It should be a fun experience, not something like, oh, here's my regular old beer. And speaking of not regular old beers, I brought this one in. This, you know, the names on some of these beers now. This is called the Funky Lawnmower. It's a sessionable lawnmower beer. Who knew that was a category? But there you have it. This is from Storm Brewing right there in Steamboat. So,
great.
Love it. We don't get a lot of it. It's a very cool beer. You can see from the wax top. It's sort of treated
unusual.
specially, you know. And then speaking of special, Pliny the Elder. This is from Russian River Brewing. You know, even to show this on TV is a little iffy. We only get a certain amount. People come in. There's a high demand for Russian River Brewing and Pliny the Elder in particular. But I want you to come visit us today, so I brought it out. I'm fishing.
She did it.
Let's see what happens. Come on in. And then we've always are continuing to talk about our whiskey selection. We've got an incredible whiskey selection. We know out there that this is the popular thing right now, and lots of great cocktail suggestions for summer that we have. Lots of great mixers with your whiskeys, really cool bitters and additives to really elevate your cocktails, much like they're doing in the bars. This one is Leopold's. Leopold's is a Colorado whiskey. We love their base whiskey. It's one of my favorites. But this is their blackberry. So this has got real fruit in it. They mash it down and add it to their whiskey, and it's delicious. And talk about some summer cocktail ideas. It's really, really fun. So great whiskey selection. We've got some really hard to get ones. We'll put them out one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. We don't get very many. So do come in and see what we have week by week. Rosés, I'm going to continue to bring more and more rosés in. This Idlewild Flora and Fauna, beautiful, great food wine. A whole bottle disappeared in one night.
I don't know
how that happened.
Yep, that happens to me too.
I don't know. But anyway, and then I brought in really crisp, cool whites. We're from Austria, Gruner Veltliner. This is becoming very popular. I think it's because it's fun to say, but it's also, it's a great white wine for food and all of the foods for this time of year. Grenache Blancs, beautiful, crisp, and a nice roundness to the middle. This is from Spain. Not expensive, but you can find Grenache Blancs that are very expensive, but very beautiful, much like a white Burgundy. So Albariño from Spain, very popular, crisp, clean, great with fresh foods. Now this you would never could tell by the name, but it's Chocolina is how you pronounce this. It's T-X-A-K-O-L-I, but Chocolina is a very crisp, mineral-driven. This is from the steep slopes on the side of the hills in Spain. Gorgeous. Alvarinho, different from Alvarinho from Spain. This is from Portugal. Kind of the same, great, but crisp, clean, great with Portuguese food. None of these, by the way, are expensive. And if you mention you saw us today on TV8, we'll give you 15% off your wine purchases. So we can't do it on the Pliny, but we can do it on everything else. So please come in and say, hey, we saw Carrie on TV8, and we'll be happy to extend that discount for you.
Thank you so much, Carrie. Oh my gosh, I could really I could just listen to you all day. You mesmerize me with your knowledge. Head on into Avon Liquor. What's your hours?
Please come see us. We are there from 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. and 7 days a week. Now Sunday's a little bit shorter hours, 11 to 7. So come see us. We're there all the time. Christmas is the only day we're closed.
All right,
that's a ways away.
Right in the heart of the financial district in Avon. Oh man, we're gonna be closing down the show next, and oh my gosh! All right, Carrie, I'm gonna need all of these. I'm gonna need this one.
Porch,
this one,
lunch with.
Experience the adventures, the thrills, the people, and the places that only outside television can bring you. Experience it with us.
Tune in to Outside Television locally in the Vail Valley on Comcast Channel 17.
Now, how good does that look? Garfinkel's right here in Lion's Head. How are you?
I was waiting for you to start cooking here. Today we're going to be cooking a little bit of health.
Hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven.
Yes.
Some butter. I love it.
So we get a nice kind of texture in the fish, golden brown crust.
Okay. The food looks great and smells even better.
Cheers.
to you.
All right, everybody, that's going to be a wrap for
Hi,
the
my
day.
name is Brian Stein.
What a great
I'm
show. It's
with
fun talking to Kerry Hogan. I want to find out what Pliny the Elder is all about. I mean, it sounds like a pretty fancy beer. I need to taste that and see what makes it so much yummier, but it is on demand. People love that stuff. We also want to thank Brooke Shawnsby with the Vail Valley Charitable Fund, Betteridge Fine Jewelers coming into the studio, Walking Mountains. We've had a great show. Hopefully it gave you some great information. And if not, tune in tomorrow because we've got more great information for you. Our Wednesday edition, I think I'm going to be in the studio. We've got Epic Morning out there first thing. We're going to introduce you to the Eagle County Public Library. We're going to be talking with them about some of the activities they have going on. Ruggs Benedict will be in the studio. Also, Lion's Head Jewelers and Lamina Jewelers showcasing some of their beautiful jewelry that you can only find. Some of the pieces, you're only going to find them right here in Vail and in Lion's Head. I know that weather's going to change later on, but it's going to be a great day, and Vail Mountain is open for the summer. You have access to the Eagle Bond Gondola, lift number 19 out of Lion's Head. So maybe go for a scenic gondola ride up and have some lunch and enjoy the views. There's a lot of snow on the mountain. Be safe if you're down by the rivers because all that snow is coming down, and it's going to start really changing the flow of the river, and it's dangerous out there. So be extra careful if you're walking along the edge of the river with your dogs. Keep them on a leash. Be safe. Put your sunscreen on, pack a rain jacket, drink plenty of water, wear a hat, and go make some memories. We will see you tomorrow for Good Morning Vail. Once again, we'll be live all over Vail for Good Morning Vail from 7 to 9. We'll see you then.